Hey guys, welcome to Maximo's Mind of God. Got another treat for you today. Today I wanted to showcase my new Batman throwing knife or bat knife I made for a client. A client brought to me this idea of making a kind of a double-edged, knife, more to look at, but also possibly to be able to throw using like the folding flip knife style type of, method. And so I took up the challenge, and this is what I came up with. This is the Batman throwing knife, as I said before, and I think it came out pretty nice. It's a mild steel. It's case hardened and has a nice little coat of paint, and also is oil quenched, so it has a little bit of the dark from the oil on it. But I just wanted to go over this with you and I'll show you a little bit about it, how it works. So basically, what it is it's basically two blades that kind of do the folding style. They'll go in and come back out, and then of course they lock in place with two springs, just like in a standard folding knife. You pull it up and the springs lock up under it, and you push them in to drop it. Of course, the thing you'll notice about this though is that it has this unique brace at the bottom. And the reason I put that on there was because when you throw this thing, it tends to, when the blade tends to stick, sticks in wood or whatever you're throwing it at, it gives a nice little shock to the whole piece here, and it tends to want to push down on these springs. Okay, so what that does over time is it'll wear out those springs and bend them, and then that's not good. So what I did is I developed this little brace here. It basically slides up under it, and it has three points right here where it bolts together, bolts through it. And what that does is, of course, is keeps the wings, stable in relation to the body of the blade here, and that way there's no movement. Now you do get a little bit of wiggle, but all you have to do is tighten these three bolts up like every few throws, and it'll ensure that these springs are protected. And I tested it; it works. I really like it because it protects your springs from the shock, and it keeps everything nice and solid. So, but that's it right there. And we'll go and show you how you do this. First of all, to take this brace off, all it is just a standard nut right here. You just unscrew these. Now, of course, if when you're throwing this, what it was designed for is you want to torque down on these nuts here so it doesn't move. But I just have them loosely tightened today. So we'll go ahead and loosen these up. They just slide right out. Just like so. Okay, so I took those out, and this just kind of slides right outside of the knife, just like that. One of these goes on this side of the blade, the other one goes on this side, but the middle piece goes right in the middle, so that's your piece right there. And of course, it's basically just a standard folding blade. You got your springs right here, so you simply push this in. This wing folds down. Push this side in here, and they both lock together like this. And so now you got your nice little bat style looking thing here. The other thing that's pretty cool that I'm pretty proud of is I made a little neat threw together this neat little holding pouch for it, and I really like the design of it. Well, if you'll notice, it has an extra flap right here, and what that's for is that's to hold your brace right here. And so all that does is it has three holes right here on that flap, and they line up with the three holes of that. So that's all you're doing is lining up these holes. You'll come through the back right here. Go ahead and use the same nuts that you tighten down on the knife. You'll use the same nuts here to hold this in place when you're not using it. And it actually came out pretty nice. I like the way how this it looks real primitive. It's not at all what you'd find in some kind of factory or store or anything like that. But that's what I like. I like doing things primitive and more natural looking. And so you just tighten all these nuts down here. And see, there you go. You just got that safe for storage. Then of course this opens up right here on the top. So what you'll do is you'll set this in head first, right inside this little pouch here. It goes right in the center right there. That goes down. Just fits right in there. And of course you got this little bead that comes through this loop on top. folds over. You just got you a nice little carrying pouch here. And of course, you could put this on a belt loop or one of those little locking things for your belt loop. And I think that looks pretty cool. Almost looks like a fox this way, but then you pull it out and it's a bat. So I just wanted to do that, show you that. I'm really proud of it. And of course, we're going to do a demo. We always have to test these things out. So I hope you enjoy the demo. And again, thanks for watching Maximo's Mind of God. See you next time. Bye. Hey guys, so we're out here outside. Going to go ahead and give this a test run and see how it works. Hope you enjoy. That was one. And we'll do one more for kicks here. So we see that it works. That one went in pretty deep. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Bye.